Games and Wario.
Hey fans, Marlon here from Games and Warriors channel. Okay, so this is a different kind of video, and I'm starting to switch things up on the channel now. So whatever. All right, so the title of this video is Top 5 Wii U Failures. All right, now I know there's a lot more stuff that's bad about the Wii U, but these are my personal 5 things, and I'm not gonna make this a long video. Okay, so ever since the Wii U came out, right? November 18th, 2012 was when the Wii U came out. And I want to say the first launch titles for the Wii U was just horrible, okay? And then after that, it started picking up a little bit. And then after that, we start having a bunch of droughts, like six months drought, 3-month droughts, before we can actually get some good games. So these are my top 5 things that I really want to talk about, okay? Okay, so the first big failure for me was the lack of DLC and online support. All right, when I say lack of DLC, they didn't really start doing DLC until Smash Brothers came out, and I think Mario Kart 8, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that, yeah, DLCs for Smash Brothers and Mario Kart 8, those were the only games that I could think of off the top of my head of making this list. That they had DLCs for, and I'm like, Nintendo, like DLCs add a lot of, you know, value to the game, so why not, you know, make DLCs for each of your games and stuff like that. But nevertheless, that's one major thing there that was really lacking, was DLC. And as far as the online support goes, there was barely any chat support for their online games. Like the online games was just bad. Like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart 8 was just bad. Like as far as you can't talk, like physically talk to your fans, you would have to text and all of this weird random stuff. So they need to fix their online support as far as communication goes, with communicating with your fans or communicating with your friends or whatever it is. And I know it's a kid system, you know. I mean, Nintendo is built around kids and stuff like that. They're not really doing much hardcore stuff like they used to back in the day. So now they're catering to a new audience. So I understand they don't want anybody cussing or doing anything crazy or saying anything, you know, to drive people away or drive kids away from their console. But that's one of the big failures with the Wii, was the online support, as far as the online chatting and DLCs, and yeah, the lack of content and value to their games was just bad. Okay, so if I'm leaving out anything, leave it in the comment system down below. Okay, another big failure for me with the Wii U was the fact that the lack of Wii U Gamepad replenishment. Like, how you're gonna come out with an accessory, okay, and then you don't sell it. This is by far the biggest slap in the face, because if this thing breaks, you'd have to send it off to Nintendo for them to repair it. And it was just so irritating to me that you couldn't buy more of these. And actually, it would be smart if they actually made, like, you know, different colors of them so you can actually purchase them. But yeah, there are some websites that you could go to, like eBay or some other small websites where you can buy or use one of these. But as far as officially from Nintendo, no. And that was a big slap in the face. Also, I didn't like the Pro Controller. Unlike the typical Xbox One controller where everything just feels right in your hand, they kind of switched around the D-pad, and it didn't feel right to me at all. So I hope they get it together with the NX as far as the controllers, and if they do come out with a unique controller like the Gamepad, they will learn their lesson and make it available to where you can pick it up in case if one breaks or something like that. Okay, so let's move down further here, because it continues. Lack of third-party support. I cannot stress that. Behind every successful company or console, you need to have third-party support. In a lot of games, people know all the games, third-party games that got canceled. Watch Dogs. There's so many different third-party games that Assassin's Creed. There were so many games that got canceled on the Wii U, like developers are saying, oh, the Wii U is not powerful enough. Nintendo is not cooperating with them. And it's just like, oh my goodness, Nintendo, you need third-party support. And why you need third-party support is because, you know, it supplies you time to work on your first-party stuff. So let's say you're coming out with Metroid Prime 4. I'm just making up stuff here. Metroid Prime 4. You want to make sure while you're working on Metroid Prime 4, we have something else to play while you're working on that. Because we all know that you can't pump out enough exclusive games to supply our needs. So you need third-party support. So that's a tip for Nintendo. If you're watching this video, please, for the love of God, have better third-party support for the Nintendo NX. That's something that we need. Better third-party support. Learn from your mistake with the Wii U and make a better third-party support. Have that, because that is very crucial. Because I remember with the Wii U, we had so much huge drought, 6-month drought, 7-month drought, especially after Mario Kart 8. It was a huge drought, and then Smash Brothers came out and kind of saved the system. And honestly, if it wasn't for Mario Kart 8, Mario Maker, Smash Brothers, and I believe there's some other titles that I'm forgetting, but the main ones are Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario Maker, and what am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something else, but I can't think right now. You people get the idea of what I'm saying with the lack of third-party support. And yeah, those were the only games that they had to hold up the system for a while, and people start buying, you know, into the actual system again because of these big titles. Okay, so let's move on to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to the fourth failure. Poor marketing. Now, behind every successful company, you have to market. Microsoft, they know how to market. Sony, they know how to market. They know how to do bundles. They know how to bundle stuff with games, stuff like that. That was a huge problem, and I think Nintendo picked up with Donkey Kong Country or Tropical Freeze, whatever the name of it is. I can't think right now. They start doing commercials for that system. They had to bundle the game with the Wii U and Mario Kart 8. That was a huge sales spike into their sales for the Wii U. When they made the Mario Kart 8 bundle, when Mario Kart 8 got announced, I mean, people was just buying that stuff like crazy. Why? Because they actually advertise it. So Nintendo, learn your lesson with the Wii U, okay? For the simple fact that you need to market your games. You need to market. You need to put that stuff out there so people know what you're coming out with. Okay, you can't just drop a game and expect everybody in the world to know what's going on. Everything revolves around social media, the internet, and TV. Okay, everybody watches TV. Well, at least I hope everybody watches TV. But marketing is a very huge thing for your console to survive. And they were lacking that, but they picked it up with Mario Kart 8 and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, or whatever it's want to call. Okay, let's move on to the fourth. What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to the fifth and the last thing that I'm going to be talking about. Big exclusive titles getting delayed. Okay, so we know about the big delay of Star Fox Zero. We know about the big delay of Zelda Wii U. Okay, so those titles, if those titles would actually come out this year, I mean, yeah, people will be buying Wii U's left and right. Okay, but their plan is for the NX. They're focusing on the NX, not in the sense that Zelda Wii U might, you know, Zelda Wii U might make it to the Wii U. Okay, Star Fox, I know definitely coming out for the Wii U. But if those games would have come out for this holiday season, I mean, the sales for the Wii U would have just went through the roof. But I feel like their main focus now is really on polishing up the games as much as they possibly can. And delays, of course, is a good thing. I was raging about Star Fox, but Star Fox was unpolished. It needed to be worked on. It needed some, you know, some more work and stuff like that. But one of the huge big failures for me also with the Wii U is the lack of, you know, first party titles, you know, coming out. There wasn't really enough first party stuff to play. because of the droughts and stuff, and then now the delays and all that kind of stuff, so people are getting angry, stuff like that. So having big exclusive titles getting delayed, that's a big slap to the face. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, but hopefully they can get it together. All right, so the last thing that I really want to say, and y'all can chime in on this one, you know, will the Wii U die like the GameCube? Only time will tell, you know. And it's just like, I feel in my spirit that the Nintendo NX is going to be Nintendo's last safe haven for home console, and they're gonna have to bring it. Ooh, they're gonna have to bring it. They're gonna have to learn their lesson, because the Wii U, the name of it, I mean, Wii U, I get the whole concept of the name Wii U. I mean, it's I get it. You know, they're trying to make it seem like it belongs to you, and you can personalize it, and you know, and you have the tablet controller, and you can, yeah. I don't want to get into the whole name of the whole meaning of Wii U, but it was poorly executed. There wasn't enough explanation about the system and how it's supposed to work. And there's a lot of games like Mario Maker that actually utilizes the Wii U Gamepad later down in the console cycle. Even games like Zombie U, is it Zombie U? Or yeah, that zombie game that came out at the launch of the Wii U actually utilizes the Wii U pad a lot. But nevertheless, I hope they get this. I really hope they get this down. With all the stuff I mentioned, those are the top 5 big failures that I see with the Wii U, and hopefully they improve that for the NX. Leave in the comments down below, let me know what y'all think. I know there's plenty of other things that's bad about the Wii U, but yeah, I just want to put that out there. Stay subscribed for more content to come, and yeah, have yourselves a great and wonderful day. Peace.
It's me, Wario. Click my nose to subscribe. What are you waiting for? Come on. Come on.